Let your spirit divine from above come amidst us.
Amen.
Grant us an enlightened eyes of understanding.
Amen.
That your words that will be spoken on this podium may bring grace and glory to lives of men.
Amen.
In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen.
You may be seated. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I remember that was saying, was that last year or last year? Last year. Okay. What was the topic we discussed? The call. Now we want to talk on celestialism. And I remember that I made some salient corrections. And for who you are. Can you hear me there? Maybe because God does not want you to hear me. If on the ideal setting, bóyá yìí máa wà lórí Facebook page àwọn èèyàn yín lẹ́ẹ̀ma tí máa wò ó kò yẹ kẹ́ wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n pé mo sọ pé ìgbà tí mo wá last time náà? Bọ̀ sẹ̀lẹ̀ ní tí dé sẹ̀lẹ̀. It's good to be tutored. It's good to learn. But you see, I love a people that learn and listen for information. Thank God you are in school. When you read your textbooks or your handouts or your notebooks and you read because you want to pass exams, the tendency of falling sick during the exam is high. The tendency of after examination forgetting what you have learned is on the high side. The tendencies of you not becoming anything as per what you have learned, because thank God you are school of health, I mean, all your works are practical based. You see, Celestial Church of Christ, celestially, hello. And then she might think that, and you know, these are what we came up with, who come on, lot of them. If you go to the YouTube, why do you cause celestialism will be better? By Saturday, God willing, Matthew lost the parish from loss on Niqua. Regalia and garments and clinic correcting, you know the Facebook and the mic. Me, by polish, but by the time I'm done with the explanation, and the turn about for now, I don't hang the ashore, and they go hang in here. To the quick, and to me, that year, it's cold, and it was until you go up to people. Was that one time they share, Miss I will see, when they don't. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Number one, what you want to know is celestialism belongs to God. I heard this man say the glory of celestial is one. That's not celestial. That's not celestial at all. You see, you don't know celestial. Hallelujah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Only those who are babies who want to know about celestial and who say the glory of celestial is one. That is not part of celestial. It's not celestialism. We need to know what celestial is. So we define celestialism. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I believe you are all science students who they fair in people who can write according to understanding. Share that with you and don't die. In celestialism, people of what church? Don't see as though that according to celestialism, they must not come back into the church. But what do? You bring them back in. Hey, no problem to money. One, you are all students. Kò sí olùṣọ́ àgbà lórí yín. By the time you tackle with things that pertain to the spirit, they normally do not affect you now. They affect you in the future. They will have distorted something in the journeys. I really cry for the generation that is coming. But you know my joy. When God is out to do his thing. When John saw, he saw there was nobody who could open the book and the seal. He began to cry. And I looked at him and said, stop crying. We have a way. So I am always pleased. And I always look forward to that their way. Celestialism. It's a very big topic. Very big topic. Ẹ̀sùn ọba. Kó ìjẹ́ kí ọ̀tọ́ bá ti lé ìtọ́ máa ní òkú sápọ̀ wù yẹn. Mo prefer bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ àkóra wa jọ sí ilé. Ẹ̀yin dábàá lẹ́yìn ní kí ẹ wá ṣáájú. Celestialism is a way, a way in God, by God, sowing the seed, a way of God, sowing the seed of the spiritual in the natural. Ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run nínú Ọlọ́run fúnra ìpinnu ẹni tó fi ń gbin irúgbìn ẹ̀mí sínú àgọ́ sínú in the atmosphere of the natural. In the field of realities. Let me put it that way. irúgbìn ẹ̀mí sínú agbègbè ènìyàn àbí kí n sọ pé inú ayé. But you understand the English thing? I said a way by God or a way of God in God, sowing the seed of the spiritual. Oh my God, I know. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm okay. Microphone you got that one learning. A way by which God sows the seed of the spiritual in the natural atmosphere. The spiritual seed in the natural atmosphere. That is what you call celestialism. Ọ̀nà tí Ọlọ́run gbà fífi irúgbìn ẹ̀mí sínú àgọ́ ara ènìyàn tàbí àgọ́ ìwà ayé ó là ń pè celestialism. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Let me come a little practical. Let me come from God. Genesis chapter 1, you know God said two things. Or he said one thing, and good, you are a practical, you are a science student, I've said it. God in the beginning, Genesis chapter 1 and verse 26.
And God said,
let
us make man in our image.
Listen to, we want to operate a practical now. For every practical that I did when I was in school, practical experiments, there is always a control experiment. Is that, am I correct? When we do any practical experiment, there is a control experiment. Okay, if this is true, the real sense. Have you done experiment on photosynthesis? Where you have to cover a section of the leaf and you have done it? Okay. There is a controlled experiment. The practical experiment is what God is saying. Let us make man in our own image.
After our likeness.
We want to do two things there. Our image after our likeness. Say, go Bible yín. Ẹ jẹ́ ọmọ èlò go Bible dání bí. Ẹnu Bible sókè. That's what I want to see. I think we are like 2 hours behind now. Ẹ ṣé. Àti kí ẹ tẹ́yìn go Bible wá. When you go to the field of your practical field, if you go to your practical field, you must go with every needed sample, apparatus, and specimens. You must go. Your Bible, your hymn book, your pen, your writing pad should be your apparatus, your specimens, your samples, everything. But let me shock you a little. Most of you are running to know God. It is right and good. But you know the judgment on the last day. It's not about how much of God you know, but how much of you God knows. Oh, boy, I mean, it's not how much of God you know, but how much of you God knows. That's why they were able to tell him on that day. He said, they will say to me, in your name they know him. We have done. He said, I will simply say, depart from me, workers of iniquity. Why? I know you not. Now listen, you will say, they were workers of iniquities, but wait. They were believers like you. And in his name, the practical, what the sentence by practicality, what Jesus said, Mark 15, Mark 15, verse 16. Go ye into the world. Money now too smart now. What? Say science I want your ye. And your church say commercial studies. Mark 16, 15. 16, 15.
And he said unto them,
He said to them,
Go ye into all the
Go ye
world,
into all nations,
and preach the gospel,
preach the gospel
to every creature.
to every creature.
He that believe
He that believe
and is baptized,
baptized
shall be saved.
Yes.
But he that believe
Yes.
that believe not shall be damned. And these signs
Listen, these signs
shall follow them that believe.
shall follow only those that believed.
In my name
In my name.
shall they cast out devils.
Stop all this nonsense, all this ranting you do about showing yourself you believe in Jesus. What have you done in his name? What are the works of his name that is evident in your life? Stop all this ranting. Stop all this naughtiness. Just call this superfluity of naughtiness. Superfluity of naughtiness. Egbesile. I'm in James chapter 1. In my name,
They shall cast out devils.
1,
They shall speak with new tongues.
2,
They shall take up serpents. And if they drink any deadly thing,
yes,
it shall not hurt them.
4,
They shall lay hands on the sick,
5,
and they shall recover.
uh-huh.
So then, after the Lord
He
has
said, no.
spoken,
5 things. They now came to him on that day. In Matthew 7, verse 21, 22, 23. He said, don't be deceived.
not everyone, 7,
21, 22, yeah?
Not everyone.
not everyone
Not everyone that say to me, Lord, Lord,
shall enter.
into the kingdom of God.
shall get into the kingdom of God.
But he that doeth the will of the Father,
Doing the will of the Father.
which is in heaven.
Yes?
Many will say to me in that day,
Many will say to me in that day,
Lord, Lord,
Lord, Lord.
have we not prophesied in thy name,
1,
and in my name have cast out devils,
2,
and in thy name done many wonderful works?
3.
And then will I profess.
Those are the
to them,
signs of those who believe. Jesus said so. These are the signs to them that believe. In my name. They now said, have we not in your name? Then I will say,
Then I will say, I will profess unto them,
yes,
I never knew you.
the first point, I know you not.
Depart from me, ye that walk in iniquity.
So when you keep your ways and you keep praying and you read the Bible and you think you are part of Cele, no. Let me shock you, no. You can be part of Christendom. It doesn't bother anybody. Cele, no. Cele is about God implanting the spiritual in the natural. If God does not implant the seed of spirituality into you, you can never be Cele. Celestialism, the act of God, the way by which God implants the spiritual seed into the natural body. The spiritual seed. What is the significance? Why? Why is God doing that? I have a pain. When we were coming on the road, I left one hymn book in the house. I guess I brought it here the last time I came. The Anglican hymn book. I didn't bring it. Wow. Okay. Whichever way it goes, I will see a way of sending the picture page of of the hymnal to you. I don't have the revised edition, the CMS hymn book. All Christian churches had their song from that song. All Christian churches. CMS hymn book, town granny nile, only pupai. You know it. You can have access to it. God bless you. Get hymn number 422. That hymn book. 422, 423, 424, 425 only had a theme on it. Ijo Mimo Laye, the old edition. But the revised edition, they have changed it. They turned it to Ijo Olorun Laye. Why is God implanting the seed of the spiritual in the natural? Hey, they got me. You see, you cannot worship God being distracted. When you are here, you are there, you are neither anywhere. That is one. Oh, the man do me for you. You have not the mind to learn. Tọ́lọ́mà ti ń jáde nítorí ẹ̀fẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bọ́ mi mò ń bọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ma rántí sọ pé when I was in that church I was not learning. Ọ̀hún tọ́lọ́mà fi mú ẹni ké ìgbà tó ń gbé ẹ̀kọ́ wá síwájú ẹ you were not interested. Hello? Everything I said today, let it stand against me or for me in the presence of God. I'm not here to come and lie or cajole you. I will tell you all that the Spirit requires me to tell you, and I'll leave. Everything I'll tell you today. Mama, when I taught celestialism first in Dopemu, I told them, all of you go back home and pray. If this man has said what is true, bless him. But if he has said of himself, let him be accursed. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mi kọ́lẹ̀ pé bí ọkùnrin bá ti wá ọkùnrin Bro Ademola Bolaji tó bá ti sọ ọkọ ẹ̀ fún wa tí kì í ṣe ọkọ ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó di ẹni ìfibú ṣùgbọ́n tó bá sọ ọkọ ẹ̀ fún wa Olúwa kò sí fún. I love, the only thing I love in my life is celestialism. Did I understand the concept by which God prepared it? To what end is God implanting the spiritual seed in the natural? Resurrection. I am not standing here for you. I am standing here for them. It's a being in whose spirit is implanted the spiritual seed. Tí o bá ti ní, ó lè kọrin tó wù ẹ́ kò bọ́dà wa. Nobody is being bothered. You deceive yourself. You say, David only làwọn áńgẹ́lì fi ń yan Ọlọ́run. When they want to deceive you, those who brainwashed you. I was watching a video clip when one man came on board, one comedian, a big presenter came on board and talked about tithes. So they be know that talk about tithes. So yeah, they be know. As in, so one presenter talk. I mean, I'm not too familiar with all of them. Daddy Freeze talk about tithes. Tell pastors be see follow talk. One of the greatest pastors in Nigeria. O say clip only when but I want team on púpọ̀. I want brainwash church. I want low semantics. You know when somebody comes here and say, you need to connote to notate for it to be notable, and we give they use semantics. You begin to talk, wow! Those ones does not reign in celestialism. You have not seen such a thing in the Bible. in the mouth of Jesus. It does not go. That bishop said they brainwashed the church, the disciples of Christ, the one for whom Christ came and gave his life. They brainwashed them, and they will say, if you don't pay your tithe, your pocket will be tight. He said we were using semantics. I said, that day I told myself, God did not call this one. I am too straight. I don't play games. If I tell you anything today, whatever you write down, let it be true to what I say. Take it home and pray. Present it to God. God, Brother Bolaji Ademola Samuel came here and said, read that thing by the way you wrote it. And say, God, if it be you, give me a word. If it's not you, let him be accursed. It's good enough for me. And whatever God gives you becomes your own. Some of you, you are not Sele, but you are born in Sele. That's why it doesn't bother me when you do what you do. I've spoken for so long and I decide to overlook. You don't get it. I want to go practical with you so that you relate it to what you are studying, your way. Because your way in school, the school is giving you a path in life, a way to think, a way to reason. When you see anything, you address it from that way, from that path. But when you do anything out of that path, you become a confused person. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Not all of you can shout hallelujah. Not all of you is qualified. So if they tell you hallelujah, hallelujah, you are wasting your time. Select does not have time for those ones. Those who will shout hallelujah, the seed is implanted in them. Without the seed, there is nothing for you. I said, why is God implanting the seed of the spiritual in the natural body? The first question, why? To what end? What is the purpose? What is the usefulness? Why is God doing such a thing? Is it not confusing? God created one man. And he created thousands of males and females. Let's see the Bible. Look at the practical thing. You know, when you want to do practical, you say experiment, aims, apparatus, procedure, conclusion, observation and conclusion. Yeah. You start with experiment, what you want to carry out. You bring us to your aim. What is the thing you want to see there? You come to the apparatus, the samples, everything you needed. This is also that I learned in school by 1996. Me, Nick Kintunka, I studied in school for information. By 1996, some of you were toddlers. I left school, Yabatek, 1996. So, Kisekwe, Nika, I was to be a civil engineer. So, Kisekwe mi okawe. Konye, so I'm a science student also. But, gbogbo àwọn ilé aims and objectives 1987-89 láti kọ́ wọn kọjá. But they are still part of my system because for everything I choose to do, I love practicality. I choose to be practical in all my approaches rather. Look at God, a practical science man. That's why they call it omniscient, or they call it omniscience. You get it? All knowing. Science is about knowledge. The omniscient God, the omniscience God, all knowing. Look at what he said. Showing you a path of being a scientist. He said, let us make man. The practical we want to do now is to make man in our image, after our likeness. Our image, after our likeness. What is the aim? Talk to me.
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
Begin to count. They want to have kingdom, dominion. When they say dominion, to dominate. 1, the fish of the sea.
And over the fowl of the air.
The kingdom of the air.
And over the cattle.
The kingdom of the cattle.
And over all the earth.
The kingdom of the earth.
And over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
The kingdom of the creeping things. How many kingdoms is that? Am I talking to people? I guess I'm not in the graveyard. Me o wá síbí, wá ṣeré. I just landed from London today. I was to be in Kaduna because the plane had problems in the air. Look at God, look at Sele. There was problem in the air and the pilot was saying there's a need for, we left Casablanca and then he was saying there is turbulence, there is this, and then the plane is somehow having problems. We should drop at Kaduna airport because that's the closest airport. And I prayed. He wanted to call me. Me. You know what he told me? He said, sleep. And I closed my eyes and slept off. Only to be the last announcement I had is we are landing in Lagos, Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos. I said, people were you know when there is, you have not been there, when there is turbulence in the air, when there is something wrong with the plane in the air, there's no safety for anybody. But he told me sleep. I know if there will be any accident there, I'll be saved. When I leave here, I am going to Egbeda. I have 4 testimony nights today alone. So if I see you are not responding, my car is still there, me need curiosity. My call money munlo. I'm not here to collect money, sorry. I'm only here to give what God requires me to give, and I'll leave. I need the people who have their mind and soul together. Bible ẹ̀dá mi ò wá bá yín ṣe Jessica máa ju ẹ̀ sọ́lọ́run ọlọ́run ò mọ̀ ẹ́. I told you in the end of life, ò bá mọ Ọlọ́run jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ń bí tí ò bá ti mọ̀ ẹ́. And the part tí gbogbo yín rìn, majority of you, is a part of knowing God and God not knowing you. Ó ti gbọ́n tó sọ fún ọ, I know you not. The part workers of iniquity. Ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń tọ̀ nìyẹn, sẹ́lẹ̀ a kì í tọ̀nà yẹn, because there is that implantation of the seed of the spiritual in our spirits. Àwa o, ẹni tó bí SBJ tó fi lé lọ́wọ́, in fact, I will thank God again that I met him and I spoke to him. I will thank God again. So mi sínú àwọn tí ẹ fẹ́ tàn jẹ. I'm not ready to buy your trade. The Bible says buy the truth and sell it not. Mi ò fẹ́ ta òótọ́ tí mo ní. Tí mo bá fún ẹ tó o bá fẹ́ gbà, Jésù máa compulsory pé kí papa àṣọfà ní 84 ó ní máa fi kọ́ ni má fi pakọ ẹnikẹ́ni kò ní kí n gún ẹsẹ̀ mi irọ́ mi ní interest Jésù ló sọ pé káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀yẹn gún ẹsẹ̀ èmi ò papa ọ̀rọ̀ ti sọ fún mi n bá ti kó sí mọ́tò mi ilé mi yá ẹ̀ dí mi lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó fẹ́ pa mí kó bọ́ sí títì tí n bá gba hit and run ni ẹ gẹ́tẹ̀ wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ kan wọ́n ṣe kinní kan wọ́n lo kinní kan kọ́ lò kọ́ bọ́ sí títì mi ò ní wẹ̀yìn it's a simple thing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's take the practical thing that kó lè yẹ so you can check yourself and make an evaluation. You know what? By the time you are done with the practical, you write down the observations, what you saw, and then you make your conclusion. It is true that this thing is this way. This was what I learned back in 87, 88, 89 through 96. I stopped schooling in Yabatech by 1996. But there's okay to trace it back. That will be 22 years back, Abby. Some of you are toddlers then. Ọlọ́run wá sọ pé kó dàgbà nísìn ó wá wá. I want you to have the mind of a science student. Don't be a commercial student in the science class. Commercial people ọ̀nà kan owó ọjà ló ní bá fún tailor tó ń tẹ̀kọ́. Science people, you are on your practical because you have eyes on something. There is that focus in science. Optics now, optics. Focal length, focal point, optics now. You know when you talk image in optics, when you use lens and mirror, you get the thing. You are mo ṣe díẹ̀ mo fẹ́ tí n bá dẹ́ gbàdá sí ẹ máa tọ́wọ́n jí ní kájọ ṣe exam ẹ máa fìdí rẹmi refractive index prisms ẹ ṣáàjẹ mi ò fẹ́ kí ẹ má sọ fúnra kí mi ò ní wáyé wá ṣeré ẹni tó wáyé èèyàn méjì ló wáyé èèyàn mẹ́ta ló wáyé ẹnìkan wáyé ẹnìkan sìn wọ́n wá ẹnìkan àwòrán tó bá wáyé àwòrán ó ní wà distracted. Mo wá síbí mo wá kọ́ celestialism. Anything outside celestialism mi ò fẹ́ rí débi tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́. That's àwọn tí ó sì wọ́n wá. Bọ̀dé tó wà bí sì tó fọ́ lórí yẹn tó máa wo bá ṣe ń play kí ni yẹn. Tó ń tẹ̀lé ó sì wọ́n wá síbí ni. Ibẹ̀ gangan ní ayé ẹ̀. Kódà àdìdé jẹ́jẹ́ kó wájú lọ. Kò jìnnà akọ̀gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ mẹ́rin ni kí wọ́n gbórúkọ mẹ́rin náà. No, ìṣọ̀kan. Ok, ṣèbí ìṣọ̀kan ni gbogbo district yẹn. Tọ́ ni àmàlí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì méjì kan ìṣọ̀kan láti gbé ìṣọ̀kan. A ti lọ síbẹ̀ ìṣọ̀kan náà ni kó fi ìṣọ̀kan ẹ̀mí kó dọ́gba ń bẹ̀. Má wà ń bí kó wà ní méjì ẹ̀mí kó pínra sí CAC àti sẹ̀lẹ̀. CCC àti CAC ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn o. Ẹ mọ̀. Hallelujah. Ṣẹ́rẹ́ ti jẹ́ kí waste time púpọ̀. Ààrẹ ti sọ kankan. I've said nothing but only defined celestialism. Let me come again. Celestialism is the way of God implanting the spiritual seed into the natural system, natural body, natural atmosphere, natural environment. What is the purpose for that implantation? Resurrection, I said. Resurrection. Resurrection. The purpose is for resurrection. God implanting the spiritual seed into the natural, because all men were dead. Sherry, Ajinde, you don't know what, but what can celebrate Ajinde ni? Montajinde. The Creator died and destroyed the birth. Creator died and destroyed birth. Ẹ̀dá ló kú tó bà ìbí jẹ́. How do I mean? God created Adam. Am I correct? Yes, and Adam died. And everyone that was born in the system became corrupt. Am I correct? Yes. And God celestialism, implanting the spiritual seed in this natural atmosphere, brought Jesus a seed of the spiritual and implanted it in the natural body of a woman. Mary does not have spiritual body. Yeah, she has a natural body. Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
God implanting the spiritual seed, Jesus, into the natural body of, oh my God, Galatians chapter 4. Galatians chapter 4. Galatians 4, verse 3 and 4. If possible, and 5. Who is there?
In the same way,
In the same way,
we too were slaves of the ruling spirit.
we were slaves of
The ruling spirit
the ruling spirits
of the universe
of the universe
before we reached spiritual maturity.
before we came to spiritual maturity.
But when the right time finally came,
When the right time finally came,
God sent His own Son.
God sent His own Son.
He came as the son of a human mother.
Hello? The fetí say me, ẹ fi gbogbo distractions sílẹ̀. God sent His own Son.
He came as the son of a human mother.
He came as a son of a human mother.
And lived under the Jewish law
Lived under the law.
to redeem those who were under the law,
To redeem those who were under the law.
so that we might become God's sons and
Oh
daughters.
God, oh God, oh God. What a way. That's celestialism. Tell me, verse on me for me. Verse on me.
Even so,
Even so,
we, when we were children,
we were children.
we were in bondage
We were in bondage
under the elements of the world.
under the elements of the world.
But when the fullness of
The
the time
fullness of the time
was
came.
come, God sent forth His Son,
God sent forth His Son,
made of a woman,
made of a woman,
made under the law,
under the law.
to redeem them
Redemption.
that were under the law,
Oh my God.
that we might receive the adoption of the sons.
So whoever is not adopted of God is not celestial. Has not gone through celestialism. Celestialism goes beyond you being born here. Papa was standing on the pulpit one day. He said, "Ẹ má ṣe rò wípé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń bí nìkan lọmọ celestial. Ọmọ celestial wà ní CAC. Ọmọ celestial wà ní Methodist. Ọmọ celestial wà ní Anglican. Ó wà káàkiri. Ẹni tó ń gbìn òun ló bí gbogbo wọn. Gbogbo àlejò in church. If God has not implanted the seed of the spiritual in you, you have not undergone the operation of celestialism. You can never be part of the redeemed, part of the adopted, part of the sons. O lè máa juwọ́ kó máa kọrin. Deception ni. Ta ló ti kọrin tọ́nu yín ní lẹ́yìn tẹ́ juwọ́ tán? Tọ́lọ́run ti fara hàn. Lẹ́yìn tó ṣe wo gesticulation exercise ẹ̀ tán ní church. Ó yá kọ́kọ́ ju ẹ̀ sọ́lọ́run. Ẹ ti jù. ó yá pariwo ìwọ ló yẹ ó gbóhùn ẹ sókè láti gbá gbogbo ògo. Lẹ́yìn tó délé wọ́n dẹ̀ wá bá ẹ pé ẹ̀sìn ẹ àgbà ó ti rí rí tó bá rí rí ó ń ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Because God has not kò tí include them mọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. It's not about prayers. Getting into the kingdom of God or relating to celestialism is not prayers. It's God doing something by himself, for himself, to his own glory. So tó fi ṣẹlẹ́tọ̀ ẹ̀ tó kà sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì náà ní gbogbo wa. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tí kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì lọ́rùn irọ́ wọ́n ti ń ṣe ẹ̀ lọ́nà. Níbo lẹ́ ọdún òdì Jésù táwa yóò fi rí. Bo ni ilé ẹ̀sìn yín? Ẹ̀ ń bolówà ń bolówà. Kí ló yẹ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì? Níbo ló wà? Níbo ni ilé ẹ̀sìn yín wà? Ilé ẹ̀sìn yín rà? Ẹ́ ṣé bí ni? Ibi ni? Bàtẹ́ wá wọlé tán jẹ́rí mo yá ma. Àwọn àǹgẹ́lì wọ́n wá ní yàrá sára ẹ̀tọ́ fìtílà wọ́n wá padà wọ́n ní wà ká lọ. Ó ní pé lounge níbí tó bá dé airport rí lounge tàbí ibi táwọn tó ń lọ tó fẹ́ travel máa ti ń dúró. Kápá kan mo sọ àwọn tó ń travel tó bá ti check in tó wà ní first class a business class wà lọ sí lounge tó bá ní general kini wà á lọ gba immigration kini kan wà á kàn gba bẹ̀ wọ ibi tí wọ́n ti máa dúró tẹ́bá tó first class wọ́n kàn gbọ́ wọlé ni business class wọ́n kàn gbọ́ wọlé ni ẹ̀yin economy ẹ̀ jókòó náà wọ́n tó yìn batch C batch A batch B ó gẹ́tẹ̀ everyone gathered wọ́n wá ní wàkà lọ. Ó mi pé plane tó máa gbé ṣe kí ni ó ti dé. Nígbà tó dé yẹn wọ́n wá sọ pé àwọn mẹ́ta ló máa ṣòfò nínú ìrìn àjò yẹn o. Àwọn oníyèméjì wọ́n yóò mú ẹsẹ̀ òkè òfò. Wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n bá wa lọ. So ìrìn àjò òfò ni wọ́n rìn. Àjẹ́ kò lè wọ́kọ̀ náà. Wọ́n yóò mú ẹsẹ̀ òkè òfò. Wọ́n ní àjẹ́ kò lè gba visa. Tó bá gba visa wọ́n mú ní immigration tó ti gbé contraband. Custom máa múlẹ̀ kò ní lọ. Ṣé wọ́n báyìí sọ mi ò wá ṣeré o? So if you are here and you are there, you are a person of nothing. You amount in life to nothing. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni máa ṣẹ̀sìn bí sìn káyọ̀ ní máa ṣẹ̀sìn kẹ́ni mi jókòó sí kọ́mọ akọni mẹ́rin Jerusalem tọrùn ìlú mi kóni àlákọ̀ọ́rin àbíkọ́ alárinjọ kóni wọn bá ń fọlọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kọ́ wọ́n ṣe ọ̀nkà lẹ́sìn mi o àbádọ́ ìdàkẹ́jẹ́. Ọdún àtọ̀ pé arábìnrin àbí arákùnrin ẹ̀wọ̀n ò lè gbàdúrà pé ó lè máa tẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n àdúrà o ẹ̀ máa olófo wá sí ní òrìjà. Mi ìṣeré láyé mi. Since the day God implanted Sele in me, mo fẹ́ gbàdúrà Jehovah Jésù Kristo máa kẹ́ bàbá ẹni tí mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ màá rí ẹni yẹn wájú mi. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí àṣe eléyìí ẹ̀ ká ṣe wáyé tó ń gbélé wa o mọ̀ pé kò yẹ kó dọ́dọ̀ wa àṣe ok ẹ̀dá ṣeré fún wa mú kíní ìwá fún wa ṣe báyìí á ṣe o tó ń pè é ṣẹlẹ̀ ni tó o bá tí ì débẹ̀ bàbá sọ fún mi pé tó o bá gbọ́ nǹkan kan lẹ́nu ẹnikẹ́ni tó o bá sọ fún Ọlọ́run tí o bá dá ẹ lóhùn má ṣe kì í ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ so mo ń sọ èsì ẹlòmíì ó ti wá raptured into it oh wow this is another beautiful thing say stop it get notes down note yẹn ni kó lọ fi gbàdúrà lé Jehovah Jésù sọ báyìí kẹ Bro Ademola wá parọ́ irọ́ yìí ti pọ̀ jù bàbá mo bó ṣe wà wá bí ọkọ̀ ṣe là ń tẹ̀lé ó sọ báyìí wà wá kà àkọ́tọ̀ kọ́lẹ̀ ó sọ báyìí 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 bí ìwọ bá wà níbẹ̀ bó bá ṣe pé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni fún mi ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ wàá rí sẹ̀lẹ̀ gbà ṣùgbọ́n tó bá kọ̀ wò mí tó yọ kó fẹ́ cram science students don't cram. In my days in school, we have a teacher, a chemistry teacher, Uncle Nyogbe. The only advice he will tell you is before you come to lab, go and or do exam, make sure you eat. Oh, the young girl, you go have exam. Kò ní advice ẹ kò kàwé láyé ẹ. Ani, make sure you eat. Àwa lọ bá yọ kòkè kí ló ṣe èrò lè bu oúnjẹ ìwọ́n ta oúnjẹ wọ́n kẹ́mísì ni ó ní àwọn only telling you the truth only so that you don't come to chemistry lab now when they say you go and do chemistry test abi exam and there are acid before you think it's water when your eye is turning you just think you die which one is costly is it your life or the exam he say so eat so that your eyes is balanced okay. Advice ńlá ló fún wa ó fẹ́ di ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àdúrà kan ló máa sọ ẹ́ di ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bí Ọlọ́run ò bá gbin ẹ̀mí sínú ẹ Jésù gbọ́n wọ́n ní sẹ́ ẹ̀mí ni Ọlọ́run àwọn ẹni tó ń sìn kò lè ṣàìsìn ní ẹ̀mí first àti òtítọ́ ẹ̀mí first. Ask yourself. I asked the question the other time. Mo ní have you worship ó ṣe ẹ̀sìn tán ó lọ lé wọ́n dẹ̀ wá fara hàn ẹ́ pé ẹ̀sìn báyìí ló ṣe lọ o ìgbà yìí la dé o ìgbà yìí la nǹkan báyìí la ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ o nǹkan báyìí lórí gbà o ó ti ṣe rí tí o bá ṣe rí o kì í ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ́. Ní ilé iṣẹ́ sìn not one for 34 years plus now 34 years plus ẹlòmí ni yóò ti 30 for 34 years plus mi ò lè ṣe sìn láàrin ẹ̀sìn wọn àti mama sọ̀rọ̀ ìmọ́lẹ̀ ṣé o kí ló tó mú kíní wá àní mo ti gbàgbé ní sá máa ṣọ́ra ẹ̀ a sọ fún ẹ lánàá kó tó wá pé múra fẹ́ sìn kò mú kíní dání ilé mi ò jìnnà sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mo lè rán èèyàn pé lọ́wọ́ mú kíní kan wá fún mi lé àbí kí n lọ má kọ gbàṣẹ lẹ́yìn kí ẹ ọ̀dà àwọn ọmọ jẹ́ sáyé lọ mú wa màá dẹ̀ mú dé mi ò lùzù rí 34 years and that's why you hear àwọn ṣẹlẹ̀ tó a ti gbórúkọ mi sẹ́nu báyìí ọ̀pọ̀ yẹn o ọmọ yẹn o kíní kan o it does me nothing but uplift me. Jésù yẹ kó sáfà Farisí ẹgbẹ́ wọn ló máa ń gbé wọ́n jọ máa ń rìn ni torí Jésù mọ̀ pé there is an error they must commit for him to become in your life àṣìṣe kan wà tí ọ̀tá ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kó tó lè ṣoríire. But tó bá ti jọ o ti sọ̀tá ìdọ̀tá ẹ̀ o ti sá fún kò ní ṣàṣìṣe yẹn. Aman àti Mordecai ò ti torí kí Aman ọ̀tá òun ni ó ń dẹun kó sáláyé ẹ̀ ó jókòó sáàyè ẹ̀ so wọ́n máa pàdé everyday. Joseph never because his brothers hated him denied to tell them the truth of his dreams. David was locked with Jonathan, the son of Saul, in death and in life. Who is remaining in the house of Saul? Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You know, when you talk about your Lord in here, you are great, you are great, you are great, you are great. Mo ti want ta. Le kokon ko lójú mi kan ma wọ́n sọ pé o de wa nbe. Se re nu ọ̀nà yìí. Orin tí wọ́n ṣe nú bí kò gbọ́dọ̀ wọlé síbí. Celestialism. Gbogbo orin tí wọ́n wà nú bí ẹ mọ̀. Orin tó wà ń ta mẹ́ lẹ mọ̀. Ẹ wá science students, please. What does not pertain to your practicals? When you bring it in, do you have your results? Why are you doing this? Live practically in this house. Live like a practical student, a science student. God implanting to what end? For redemption, for resurrection, for adoption. I want to buy them back. That's why he implanted it in them. So if that seed of the spiritual is not implanted in your spirit, kò sí àdúrà tó lè gbà. To every prayer there are two things. There is a response before an answer. Hello? When you go to, oh my God, you say lawyer. When you go to court, when a lawyer pleads a case, in the sentences of the judge, you will know the response of the judge to the case pleaded, and then he will give his verdict. To every call, there is a response and an answer. Samuel is standing there talking to somebody, and I kept calling Samuel. What should let's be practical now. What should he do? Do you just answer? You respond. Samuel. What's I moving confusion? Okay. Excuse me, more. That's an answer. When you pray, God must first respond. He does not respond to every prayer. Why? Unless the spirit of the seed of that spirit of celestialism is implanted, God does not respond to your prayers. Ẹlòmíì ti gba àwẹ̀ ní ìgbà àwẹ̀ rí àwẹ̀ tí máa ń gbà ní 7 days tó kọjá yìí Passion Week tẹ́ ṣe yẹn tí máa ti gbà ní Saturday mo ti free for 1 year kò ní wáyé mọ́ láíláí wòlíì ò bá máa sunkún ikú rèé o wọ́n fẹ́ pa ẹ́ mo máa sì tábù orí ẹ̀ ní máa gbà mí ní kú àwẹ̀ ó ti di next year wọ́n ti push ẹ̀ sí next year. Àwọn tó tàn gẹ́gẹ́ Jésù sọ pé kí ni irú wọn yóò lè ṣe bí kò ṣe nípa àwẹ̀ àtàdúrà mo ní ṣe Jésù sọ pé nípa àwẹ̀ àtàdúrà lè máa tún ayé yín ṣe ni àbọ̀ sọ pé nípa àwẹ̀ àtàdúrà lè máa sún wọn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ní kí ló tà lè wo wárápá sàn kí ló tà lè wo wárápá ó ní ẹ̀yin aláìgbàgbọ́ ẹ̀rí he called them faithless and perverse àti alárekereke ẹ lè ṣerú nǹkan yìí àfitẹ́ bá gbàwẹ̀ àtàdúrà everybody dẹ̀ mú bí ẹgbẹ́ Jésù sọ pé ẹ máa gbàwẹ̀ ó ní pray always àbí so sọ pé pray and fast always ni why do I need to deceive myself? Celestialism We only preach what is from above. Money, look at the practical. I just can't pass the practical. What me tell you the panel? I love you. I love you. I love you. You kept. Oh, the spirit of celestialism, God will implant it in you.
Yes.
The spirit to be faithful always and get the reward of faithfulness. God will give it.
Amen.
All see Genesis 1 here. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Bọ́ọ̀ bá pè é ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ bó wá ṣe pé wọ́n rán mi wá mo gba àṣẹ láti wá ẹ̀mí tó ń kọ orúkọ àwọn èèyàn síbi akọ orúkọ síbẹ̀. Bóyá kà fún mi kí n gbọ́.
So God created man in
Listen, let's go back to 26, Genesis chapter 1. Yes, go back.
And God said,
Look at what he said.
let us make man in our image.
Let's make man in our image.
After our likeness.
That's the practical. Making man image after likeness. To what end?
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
Now, aim of that image and likeness. They will have dominion. How many dominion? Let's see. Read again. Let them have dominion.
Over the fish of the sea.
1.
And over the fowl of the air.
Eka.
And over the cattle. And over all the earth. And over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. 5.
How many kingdoms? 5. 5. Let's see God. The science God. Read.
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created him.
Wait. A science student who observes. Observation, Boy Scouts say observation is the act of seeing and noticing. The act to see and notice is observation. What was the intention of God? What was the practical we want to do? What was the practical?
Male and female.
No. Follow me. What was the
After our likeness.
2. To make our image after our likeness. Observation now. Go to verse 27.
So God created man in his own image.
God created man in his own image.
In the image of God created him.
In the image of God created him.
Male and female. Created he them.
What is missing?
Likeness.
What is missing? The Bible now. Observation. Understand what he said. Look at the mind of God. Look at what God is doing. That's why you are a science student. I said for every experiment, there is a control experiment. But I want to experiment in school. I don't know what obtains now. And if this is College of Health, why people die naturally in Nigeria? It's simple. Our health system is dilapidated. Tọ́ba kọ́ ẹ̀yin náà tí àwọn lecturers yóò dá tí wọ́n fọ̀nà hàn yín ẹ̀yin náà you are losing 2 things. You are losing first observation. The eyes to observe, see and notice. That's why because someone Nigeria to go me to travel into the world. One ní gba certificate and one ní kó lọ tó exam ṣe. But certificate tó fi strike gbogbo ẹ̀ tó sọ di 8 years 4 years tó di 6 years mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ torí wọ́n strike torí wọ́n sanwó torí kíní kan nìkan tó bá gbé data wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ní rules for schooling. Your educational system is degrading. If you cannot learn that in the presence of your God, then you can't learn it anywhere. You are on your own. You are as good as being fooled. And I'm not here to fool anybody. I'm sorry. mi ò lè kú òlékò kí n go through the stress kí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé mo kó sí mọ́tò mo tún ti ń bọ̀ ń bí mo fẹ́ para mi ni kí wọ́n wá síbi kí wọ́n ṣeré kí n kò wá sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá kí n máa tọ̀ yín kí n máa rẹ́rìn. I need you to be serious. Practicals now. God said we want to make our image after our likeness. Purpose, the aim is so that they can have dominion. So if we make our image after our likeness, they will have dominion over 5 kingdoms. Am I correct? Yes. Now, he now said, so God made man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. What is missing? Male and female are controlled experiments for man. Let's see the difference. Today I want to come back with Joel. I think you have lodi. Celestialism last song. More consider fine. In the Bible, that's why celestialism. Why there? Oh yeah, can me.
And God blessed them.
He blessed them.
And God said unto them,
said to them,
be fruitful,
yeah,
and multiply,
yeah,
and replenish the
yeah,
earth, and subdue,
yeah,
and have dominion over the fish of the sea,
so one,
and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that liveth upon the earth. And God said, behold,
wait, God bless you. You are following. How many kingdoms? 3. How many was proposed?
5.
5 proposed, 3 given. Is that the experiment?
No.
So when you see you see some experiment where you do like photosynthesis, when they say remove this thing, put paper on the leaf and put it in the beaker and do this and do this, so that you find that green becoming black. What is wrong? They'll ask you. Then you begin to trace the experiments, the elements. Potassium is traced, calcium is traced, this is traced, this is traced, and then you begin to make traces. He gave 3 dominion instead of 5. He now said, let's see, ko boya Adam lanso abi. So what's okay, male and female? Abi? Yes. Created he them. Wọ́n wá pọ̀. Ó wá sọ pé ẹgbà kingdom mẹ́ta inú márùn. Yes, oya.
And God said,
He now said, behold,
I have given you every half-bearing seed.
Every half-bearing seed
which is upon the face of all
which is on the face of all the earth. Is that?
And every
check it out, Mary. On the face of all the earth. And every tree. Read.
In the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed.
Yes.
To you it shall be for meat.
God gave them food. He said, eat every food-bearing seed, food-bearing tree that is upon all the face of the earth. Food for male and female. But you know, when he became Adam was being told in the garden, you only have the garden for food, not all the face of the earth. The garden is not the earth. The garden is in the earth. Subset now, mathematics. Set and subset. Am I talking?
Yes, sir.
The garden is a subset of the earth. The earth is not a subset of the garden. Sorry. Abuja Aso Rock is a subset of Nigeria. Or Nigeria is a subset of Aso Rock. Aso Rock is a subset of Nigeria. Is that correct? God now brought one man out of the crowd of male and female and gave his breath, the likeness of God. gave him his breath. Some people say, I'm going to preach on male and female here. If you're not down any walking or say living being, money and God spoke to them. Are you insane? God spoke to things that were not alive, male and female. I said, okay, he spoke to male and female. Yet he said, it is not good for this man to be alone. Where is the female to that man? Are you getting anything? Male and female created in them. He now gave them 3 dominion out of 5. He now brought the ruler. Buhari is a Nigerian before he became the president of Nigeria. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Adam was part of the male and female. What brought Buhari into the office of the president? Our vote. Abi?
Yes.
God now gave the controlling force from him to Adam. Adam, you the man, take. You become the man to rule over every male and female. You become the commander-in-chief. So the seed of celestialism, the spiritual seed, is planted so that you can rule your world. You are not Glow. Glow only took the slogan of celestialism, rule your world. When celestialism say Baba Palashe Laton Waki Gbogbo Aye. Hey. Ki Gbogbo Aye. What is exempted? What is exempted? Nothing. Eh? He now said, Funjo Mimo Laton Wa Ijo yi ni yo we aye mo aje osho. What is he saying? These are aje osho is not natural. That's why you le ku pẹ̀lú ẹ̀mí aje. Aje gbọ́dọ̀ po ẹ̀mí yẹn jáde kúrò lára ẹ̀. Awa ta fẹ́ nìkan. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ bá lọ, kò bá wá. Wọ́n bímọ, kò gbọ́dọ̀ bá lọ. He was not made with him or with her. A pọ̀lẹ̀. But you see the seed of celestialism will go with you anywhere from here down there because ibẹ̀ ló ti wá. Are you getting anything? There's an authority. Every man, including the angels, must bow to worship Adam. That's why Hebrew said, when he brought forth the firstborn son, he said, let all the angels of God pay obeisance. Let them worship him. The seed of celestialism is the seed to be worshipped. Oh, gbọ́dọ̀ ní kájẹ fún ẹ lọ́rùn lójú oorun. Ó lè ní ó ń kàwé ẹnìkan wá fọwọ́ kan ọpọlọ wa orí wa ń fún ẹ lé exam. Me all through school before the God of Celestial Church mi ò mọ̀ wake up. All the only instruction they gave me is be in class. Kò sí class mo máa wà ní class. Tí n bá fẹ́ lọ class just one thing máa lọ Sunday school. Màá kàn mú àjókù kándò orí pẹpẹ ni. Ó ti rẹ̀ mí o. Èmi ò lọ school lọ́la o. Wọ́n máa strike ni. 1 day strike. Wọ́n máa student máa tilẹ̀ kó school báyìí. No lecture o. Tó bá di ọ̀lẹ́ mo lè rán àwọn èèyàn lọ sí school pé lọ bá mi wo school. Kò sọ fún sọmí ni ara class òun ni deputy governor sọ fún pé kí ló ń lọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni ẹ̀wà ló máa ń ṣe ẹ̀wà ló ń jẹ ó ti ṣẹ̀wà kí n lè wá láti Ìpọ́nrí sí Abatech kí n lọ jẹ̀wà. orúkọ tó máa ń pè mí school máa wọ́n ń pè mí ní ọmọọba king because kò sí nǹkan tó kù tí máa sọ tí ò ní dúró. Lecturer mi kan sọ pé òun bọ̀ class ní Sunday. Ó ní tó bá di 11:30 ká wá sí class mo dìde sir, I'll be in church by that time. I don't play with my God. Only you be in church. And you stay in church. Only let's see. Mo wá sọ fún ọ mo ní tí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ bá dúró mi ní sin Ọlọ́run mi mọ́ màmá tẹ́lẹ̀. Sunday morning mo lọ sílé àánú Jehovah Jésù Kristo Michael. Lecturer ní ká wá sí school mo ní màá tẹ̀lé. Bí wọ́n bá jẹ́ Ọlọ́run iye tó ń lago lókè ọ̀run tó ń lu ago bounce àfihàn foríbalẹ̀ ẹ lọ lago lórí ẹ̀ ṣèbí fúnjọ́ ẹ̀ nìkan náà ni ó dẹ̀ wá kíláàsì nítòótọ́ láyé ọ̀dẹ̀ ìjókòó sí kíláàsì CEG 201 ó dẹ̀ kọ date ó dẹ̀ turn. Where's that guy? When he's in church, you know, he's not here. Only I say he will be in church. What they call test? Test yẹn ló kọ. What they fi chalk in the board lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta báyìí. We need a basic for, and he left the class. Everybody shouted, "Ọmọ ọba mi sí mbẹ̀." Nígbà tí mo dé school ní ọ̀lẹ́ pẹ̀lú sanna mi. Sọ mi o, kí lè wá bá bọ̀? Ó ní òde ìṣàánú mi, ṣó mo pé Ìbàdàn lèmi ti wá. Ìkó ló ń gbé ọdún tèmi jìn mo ní kí wàá lè wì tó ń ké sìn káyìn ṣe iṣẹ́ school ké bá sí mẹ́. What am I fighting for? Be in class. You know how I did my exams? When they say your question is this question paper, I read my questions in my own hearings. What is? Okay. Kimbele Segbe, what is Pythagoras theorem? Abi states Pythagoras theorem. Anybody? Ọdún wo lẹ ti ṣe yẹn kẹ́yìn nígbà tẹ́mi wà ní school Lacombe ni mo lò ní primary school ni mo ń sọ yìí o primary school Lacombe ni mo lò. Pythagoras theorem states that the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides in the right angle triangle. Oríkè bí tí mo sọ pé state Pythagoras theorem mo máa gbọ́ definition elétí ni. Okay. Pythagoras theorem says that. Mo dẹ̀ wá kọ̀wé. Number 2. What is the formula for what is the quadratic formula? Minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2b. Ẹ fi pàtó fún mi. Ṣùgbọ́n mi gbé card. Ohun tí wá ti ṣe ní class. Mo ní àgbẹ̀ tó ń bá mi wọ class. Tájọ ń jáde. Òun ló ṣe store fún mi. The only instruction they gave me, be in class. Celestialism. That's why when Jesus was at the age of 12, he was amongst teachers. And he was asking, Luke chapter 2. From verse 43, 44, 45. Something happened there. Go from verse 44. Luke chapter 2. Talori, Edami low now.
They thought that it was the group.
Yes. No, from version take. Let me see another version. The other version. From verse 40.
When they are filled with the days.
Ó ṣe jẹ́ àwọn tí mo kó wá ni wọ́n máa ń kàwé. Ṣé ṣáà ní Bible lu yìí?
they had a few days,
You know,
they returned.
Luke chapter 2,
Yes.
verse 44, 45.
44. But they, supposing him to have been in the
They
company,
thought Jesus had been in their company.
went a day's journey,
They went a day's journey.
and they sought him among their kinsfolk
They sought him amongst their kinsmen.
and acquaintance.
Yes.
And when they found him,
When they did not find him,
they returned back again to Jerusalem,
a second day journey. Yes.
seeking him.
Uh-huh.
46. And it came to pass that after 3 days,
After 3 days,
they found him in the temple,
they found him in the temple,
in the midst of the doctors,
in the midst of doctors, teachers,
both hearing them and,
hearing them
and asking them questions.
and asking questions.
47.
Uh-huh.
And all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and answered.
Egbo, he was asking questions. Nobody could give him answers. He was giving answers. Everybody was astonished at his understanding and his answers. What type of man would this be? Bí ẹ ṣe ta sí nìyẹn, Maria, ó fẹ́ gbà ṣó, ẹ̀mọ̀ kan ló ń pè ń ṣó, bàtà kéré, ó fún ṣó, ẹ̀mọ̀, Jésù mi o. Irú èyàn ò lè yin iná ń bólé, wọ́ọ̀dù lẹ́yìn ti wá. Ok, ẹ̀lá lẹ́yìn lò, ṣẹ́lu ẹ̀mẹ̀lá. Ẹ̀lá, ó fún yẹ ẹ̀fẹ́ gbẹ̀lá, ó já sọ̀rọ̀, ó lọ lanu. Kí ló sọ?
48. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him,
Ìyá ẹ̀ bá ó lọ bẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Son,
why art thou done?
kí ló tún ṣe báyìí fún wa náà?
Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrow.
Bàbá ẹ àtèmi àti ń wá ẹ láta ìjọ ẹni Jésù sọ fún Joseph pé ó kì í ṣe dádì mi. Sórí wàhálà, ó ní bàbá ẹ àtèmi àti ń wá ẹ látàárọ̀ kiri kà ó yẹ mọ̀ gbọ́.
49. And he said unto them,
Ó wá sọ fún ọ pé
how is it that ye sought me?
kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń wá mi?
That I must be about my father's business.
Ẹ gbọ́, Carpenter and Joseph, báwo ló rẹ̀ ṣe ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì? Bó ṣe sọ báyìí, ẹnu Màríà wọ àwọn Júù wo àwọn ṣe a sọ pé Joseph kan ló bí. A sọ pé obìnrin yẹn ó ṣàgbèrè, ó máa sọ fún ọbí tọ́mọ ẹ ti wá ń jọ kan. And that's why they took it. Your father and your mother were searching for you. And you say you must be at your father's business. Then definitely you must have another father. Because you know Joseph, your father, for a carpenter. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ mọ Bible tó bó ṣe mọ̀ yìí. He can't know the law like you know it. Ka?
50. And they understood not the saying which he speak unto them.
Kò yé wọn tó ń sọ.
51. And he went down with them and came to Nazareth.
Yes.
And was subjected unto them. But his mother kept all this saying in her heart.
Màríà fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ́kàn.
And Jesus increased.
Ó ti tó. Ṣé wọn pé ngbà tán bí Jésù tán 41 days tán gbé wá wọ́n ní Símónì ìṣòro fọ́sìn fún Màríà ìyá rẹ̀ pé kíyèsí agbé ọmọ ìkalẹ̀ fún ìṣubú àti ìdẹ ọ̀pọ̀ ènìyàn ní Ísírẹ́lì àti fún àmì tí à ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí parí ẹ̀ idà yóò sì gún ìwọ náà ní ọkàn pẹ̀lú ká lè fi ìrònú ọ̀pọ̀ ọkàn hàn kí ni idà ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run yìí ó lágbára ó mú ju idà olójú méjì lọ Jésù sọ bí òkò Màríà fi sọ́kàn pé ọmọ ìrọ̀rùn tó sọ ètì ga jù ti lọ you want to disgrace me before this public. Jésù kì í wojú. What he wants to do, what he wants to say, he has taken authority, he will say. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Jókòó àǹtí. Ó yẹ kí ẹ káwọn kan àti practical wa.
And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the earth.
God gave them food. He said everything upon the face of the earth. Ẹ máa jẹ. Yes, chapter 2. Chapter 2. From verse 15.
And the Lord God took the man.
He took the man.
And put him into the garden of Eden.
Put him in the garden of Eden.
To dress it and to keep it.
To dress and keep it.
And the Lord God commanded the man.
He now commanded the man.
Saying of every
Saying.
tree of the garden.
Of every tree of the garden.
Thou mayest freely.
You may freely eat.
But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Yes.
Thou shalt not eat. For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
So to what you have to say about it? Male and female, eat everything. Niku. Man in whom the seed of celestialism is implanted. Ìwọ kò gbọdọ̀ jẹ. Seleni, ìwọ kò gbọdọ̀ jẹ ẹran ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ tàbí ohunkóhun tó bá fi bọ̀rìṣà. Ìfilọ̀ tẹ́ nǹkan ṣe sí ìgbín, ejò, ohun tó fàyàwọ́, ilá, epo, ọbẹ̀ tó ń yọ̀, orógbó, obì, o gbọ́dọ̀ mu tó wà níbẹ̀, o gbọ́dọ̀ mu tíì, o gbọ́dọ̀ mu sìgá, o gbọ́dọ̀ fi tábà, o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣáwó ẹ̀rí, o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣáwó, o gbọ́dọ̀ lọ gba ògùn lò lọ́wọ́ àwọn aláwo, o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe yẹ̀mí wò. Ṣùgbọ́n unfortunately gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń jẹ. Wọ́n ti ṣòfin tó ga jù ẹ lọ fún ẹ. O gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ̀gbín, ejò, tẹ́wọ́ pé ejò mẹ́rin sìn. Ẹ̀kọ́ jùlẹ̀ ni ejò tó dùn. Tẹ́ máa pa tẹ́ máa jẹ tí ọkọ ẹ máa balẹ̀. Tẹ́ sọ pé èmi ò ní ẹran lé. Ẹ fún mi. Kọ́ lẹ̀ gé orí ẹ̀ kó kan gé eru ẹ̀ kan yọ sẹ́nu àwọn kọ́ lọ sọ ẹnu àbí kọ́ ẹ lọ ta táwọn kan rà. Business tó fi yẹn ṣe ọ̀fẹ́ lórí ejò. Abẹ́ni wàá wá gé wẹ́wẹ́. Yàgàyàgà. Wàá sè é lẹ́fọ̀ọ́. Ẹ̀fọ́ yẹn máa ṣòro ṣìn. Wọ́n á wẹ̀ sandin ló gbé jáde ni. Ẹ ti fún ayé lófin. Ìwọ kò gbọdọ̀ jẹ. Ìwọ kò sì jẹ. Ìgbín. Ìwọ kò gbọdọ̀ jẹ ìgbín. Torí pé wọ́n fi ṣiṣẹ́ fún èèyàn lójú oorun. Wọ́n fi gbára èèyàn. Wọ́n máa ń jẹ́ kéré èèyàn slow. Ó wù mí kéré mi slow. Ọlọ́run. Bóyá fàṣì gan-an àyà mi ń já. So wọ́n sọ ìgbẹ́ ìjọ tó náà ra ìgbín púpọ̀ á fún mi. Ìgbín tó gbórí tí ìkarahun ẹ̀ tó jọba. Ó ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì tó máa yọ báyìí tó lè gba àwọn odidi kan tó máa ṣí báyìí tó máa ń bá ta ṣe kúrò. Tó bá ṣe ìgbín fún mi tí ò bá ṣe kúrò ẹ wá gbé nǹkan yín. Ṣùgbọ́n tó yí ìgbín láta tí wọ́n kàn ṣe tó ṣe kúrò ìgbín ni. Hallelujah o. Mímọ̀ yẹ òfin tẹ́yìn náà fúnra yín bí. Ọmọjọ́bọ́ kì í jẹ ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ kì í jẹ gbogbo tó fàyàwọ́. Ejò, ọ̀bọ, iníkan ìwọ ló bọ̀. Tó bá lọ Chinese restaurant jẹun. Kọ́ fún ẹ lálàgbà tó mọ̀ ọ́ jẹ́. Tẹ̀lé òní kò mọ̀ jẹ. Pàpá ní ẹni tó rán mi wípé kí àdúrà wa tó gbà àwa kò gbọ́ jẹran ẹlẹ́dẹ̀. Wọ́n lè jíṣẹ́ fún ìwọ nìkan kò má jẹ̀gbín ìwọ ni. Torí ayé ẹ ọ̀fẹ́ kó slow. Irú èmi bóyá fásì ó ti ń fásì fẹ́lẹ́ dàmí. Ó ń jẹ́ ká mi gan já. Ẹgbà mi kí la tún á kò sí ìbáyìí sìn. O ti ń sáré jù. Ìrìn ayé mi ṣe slow now. So mo láti máa ra ìgbín. Kí lè slow down kò dẹ̀ slow down. Tí wọ́n ti jẹ̀ bí kò báyìí. Ó tún ta ìrìn wọ́n tún ká ìgbín. Hallelujah. Ma, èmi ò wá tàn ẹ́. Lẹ́yìn ohun tí Ọlọ́run sọ, mi ní interest nínú nǹkan tó kù. Ọlọ́run wí fún pé tó bá jẹ wàá kú. Ohun táwọn tó wà ń ta jẹ tí wọn ò kú. Ó wá sọ fún ìwọ, because of the spirit of celestialism, don't dabble into it. What is celestialism? Let me define. Let's see celestialism from the Bible. John chapter 3. John chapter 3. John chapter 3. From verse 31. John ló ń ṣàlàyé celestialism. John chapter 3 from verse 31.
He that cometh from above
He that cometh from above
is above all. He that
is above all. Say, ọmọjọ́. Dúró. Ó gbọ́ ni ẹ̀? Ó ní ẹni tó ti òkè wá, ó ju gbogbo ènìyàn lọ. Wọ́n wá ń sọ fún ẹ ibi tó ti wá. Mo rántí oníkan náà, mi ò rántí ìmẹ̀. Ó kàn sí oníkọrin ìwọ àgàn, kọrin fọ́mọ titun, kọrin fọ́mọ titun. Ó ní látòrí ìtẹ́ láti mú fún ọ wá. Wọ́n bí ẹ síbí, sílé wa yìí. And you are not performing like Sele. Tọ́mọ bí ẹ síbí, o gbọ́dọ̀ gba seed òtòkè sínú àgọ́ ara ẹ̀. Àbí kó wà refracted or deflected, kó gba all other seeds mọ́ra. And when you begin to gather seeds, ó gba ti CAC, ó gba ti Redeem, ó gba ti Anglican, ó gba ti kinní kan, ó gba ti kinní kan, you can never be Sele. You will be a corrupt seed, a polluted seed. What corrupted the seed of celestialism in the first instance? Adam listened to another voice. God gave the law, the command, don't do. The serpent came, beguiled the woman, and the woman gave to her husband, and she ate. Ọgbọ́n wà tọ́lọ́ mọ́dájọ́, ó ní nítorí tó gba ohun aya rẹ̀ gbọ́. Celestialism is your husband and wife. He said, pé Ọlọ́run ti pè olùṣọ́, ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà.
Yayad.
Ó bó ṣe di Yayad yẹn, kó ra máa ta ọjà olùṣọ́. Kó ta candle, kó ta. Kì í ṣe pé olùṣọ́ lọ wàásù. Mo kí ìyàwó mi tí ó wà láàrin wa. In Celestial Church, ẹni tí wọ́n fi rán òṣèré, he never travelled without his wives. Not once. Tó bá lọ sí Kaduna, big boss ti wà, everybody, àti children, àti ìyàwó yá, let's go. He was not ashamed, because what God gave him was beyond shame. You don't understand? In his life, he had 13 wives. Mo bá wọn gbé ilé ẹ̀ mo ti mọ̀. He had 3 wives before God called him at all. Before the call at all. Mo wá bèèrè láàrin mo ní, if God saw a man of 3 wives and still called him with this great power, gbogbo ambassador tó wà láyé yẹn wọ́n useless. Oh, get. Gbogbo àwọn single woman wife tó wà láyé gbà yẹn wọ́n useless. Because by purpose, God designed, he was aiming at marrying one person in life, and the person died. It was faith that brought wives to him. Ọlọ́run tẹ̀sán pé mi ò fún ẹ láyà kan, as disciplined as he would be, God said, no, that's not what I wanted. I want a polluted thing. I said for resurrection. I said, creature was dead and corrupted birth. Did I say so?
Yes.
Now, God through birth, the corrupt birth, redeemed creature. That is the formula for resurrection. God, through that birth that was corrupted, redeemed the creature that was dead, resurrected, brought to life, rejuvenated the dead creature. Okay, and that's how only if any man be in Christ, is a new creature. Redeeming the creature. God's formula. I will bring that thing that was corrupt to redeem and rejuvenate. Àwa fẹ́ wá nǹkan tó mọ́. Omi mímọ́ Ezekiel sọ pé bàtẹ́ mú tán tẹ jẹ tán ẹ bá omi yẹn jẹ́ ẹ tẹlẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ó ní àwọn ẹran nǹkan tó ń bọ̀ wá mu nìyẹn. I'm not giving them another water. That polluted water is what they will drink. That polluted grass is what they will eat. I'm not giving them anything but that thing. Why? God's system of rejuvenation is simple. Celestialism method. The seed of the spiritual implanted in the natural to bring back, to redeem, to adopt the natural. The formula for resurrection. Ọlọ́run lójú inú gbogbo òwe wa bó ọba ṣe rí.
Ẹ̀yánu rẹ̀ ẹ̀wà kájọ fẹ́ tó tẹ̀lé wá sí. Gbogbo ìyọ́lá ló yẹ fún bàbá. Ẹ̀wà bá wa yọ̀ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ orí tó ṣe fún